Good afternoon. Will you please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Hannah Linser, Blair Gottschall, Drew Blakeman, and Drew Davidson, students in the Department of Theater and Dance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon. I am Gail Wells, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, and it is my high honor to welcome you to the 40th Annual Commencement Ceremony of Northern Kentucky University. This afternoon, we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates in the College of Education and Human Services, the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business, and the College of Health Professions. There is no event that better defines the importance and purpose of the university than this one, where we honor and congratulate our newest graduates who are today joining the company of the educated citizenry, prepared to contribute to the economic, cultural, social, and intellectual capacity of our society. Therefore, it is my great pleasure to now introduce the most important people in the House, the Spring 2012 graduates. Graduates, will you please stand? Congratulations. Thank you. The process of education is something we understand very well at NKU. The faculty with whom you have studied are experts in their fields, and they are experienced in creating rich learning opportunities for our students. The results speak for themselves. We can predict with relative certainty that you, our newest graduates, will as a group be highly successful in your careers, and that you will become leaders and innovators in your own right. The true power of education, however, is something we really don't understand very well. The experience people have during the university years has a mysterious and transforming effect. Please don't underestimate what has happened to you and what you have done, what you have accomplished. You have changed, and you have reinvented yourselves. Oliver Wendell Holmes said, and I quote, "One's mind, once stretched by a new idea, never regains its original dimensions," end quote. In becoming educated, or at least having begun the long quest that we call lifetime education, you have assumed the power to control your own destinies. As a group, you have accepted the mantle of leadership for your generation. None of us can predict with certainty what challenges history or circumstances will bring to you, but I can say with complete confidence that you will be ready for whatever comes. Today, we are celebrating not only your accomplishments as students, but also your great potential and your bright future. Armed with your NKU degree and the bright promise a great education brings, we are confident that you are prepared to pursue a rich, full life with a balance of meaningful work, love, service to others, and play. Our hope for you is that your energies and creativity will be channeled toward making a better life for yourself, your families, your communities, and indeed for making a better world. This is your day, a day of great joy. Today's date, May 6, 2012, will always be a memorable one for you, and I hope you will enjoy the events of this day and will look back with fond remembrance of your time at NKU. We know you will bring pride and honor not only to yourselves and your families, but also to this great university. The most compelling measure of a university's worth is the quality of its graduates. The accomplishments of this class of 2012 and the alumni from our previous graduating classes are evidence that NKU is indeed a great university. Please join me once again in recognizing our graduates and celebrating their success. Thank you. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the platform party. I will ask them to stand as I call their names and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Will members of the NKU Board of Regents please stand and be recognized as I read your name? Chair of the Board of Regents, Terry L. Mann. Vice Chair of the Board of Regents, Brenda L. Wilson. Secretary to the Board of Regents, Dennis Repenning. Regent Eric Brose, Regent Martin C. Butler, Regent Virginia G. Fox, Regent Elizabeth L. Thompson. Will the members of the Alumni Association please stand and be recognized? Will the representative of the class of 2012, our student speaker, please stand and be recognized? Will members of the President's Cabinet please stand and be recognized? And now will you please join me in recognizing this distinguished platform party? Now I would like to offer a special welcome to those who care so deeply about our graduates. There is a sense of pride and joy surging through the audience today. I know the class of 2012 will agree with me that they could not possibly have reached this point without the love, encouragement, and support of so many of you. The dreams of many people are being realized here today, and it is appropriate to share the recognition as well as the pride that is inherent in this wonderful event. Let me first recognize the parents, grandparents, and family members of our graduates. I know all of you are filled with a deep sense of pride. You too are to be congratulated. So will all the parents, grandparents, and family members of the graduates please stand and let us thank you. Thank you. And now I want to single out for special recognition an extremely important part of the NKU family, our faculty. Let me take a minute to honor them and draw your attention to the critical role that they have played in bringing the class of 2012 to this important milestone. NKU's faculty members are the very heart of this dynamic institution. Their dedication ensures our students receive an education we like to call up close and personal. Colleges and universities have changed over time, and many wonderful things happen on a university campus. But one thing is no different now than it was when that first teacher inspired that first pupil, and that is the importance of the essential relationship between students and faculty members as teachers, scholars, and learners. One of the keys to a solid education is just this: the work of the faculty with the students as they contribute to their learning experiences, their intellectual growth, and their personal development. NKU is so fortunate to have a faculty so firmly committed and dedicated to students and their learning. This faculty brings academic credentials from some of the most prestigious universities in the world. Many have achieved distinction on the state, national, and international stage through their accomplishments. So it is now my distinct pleasure to ask all members of the faculty to stand as you join me by honoring them with your applause. Thank you. Our student speaker this afternoon is Mr. Jeffrey Weckbach. Jeff is graduating with 4 majors. Yes, 4 majors in economics, political science, criminal justice, and philosophy, and 2 minors in public administration and geography, all with a 3.84 GPA. 4 majors, 2 minors, and in 4 years. Pretty amazing. That's not all. He also found time to be involved in a number of student organizations, including his fraternity, Alpha Tau Omega, student government, and Norse Force. Most recently, he was crowned the 2012 Homecoming King, and in 2011, he was selected as the Greek God. He volunteers for campus events such as Fresh Fusion and Welcome Week, and for community organizations such as the Ronald McDonald House and the Special Olympics. Jeff's plans include graduate school in the fall, and he will be moving to the Chicago area. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jeffrey Weckbach to the podium.
Thank you. Almost every graduation speech starts off the same way, and this one will be no exception. What I'm about to say is something every one of us will hear multiple times, but the repetition of this phrase reflects the importance of what we all have accomplished. So without further ado, I would like to congratulate everyone in front of me who is about to receive their diplomas as the graduating class of 2012. It's a true testament to the strength of this university to see such a large and great class before me with such a promising future. We all have accomplished a great deal in our tenure at NKU, and we all share one thing in common: an NKU diploma and the right to cross this stage in a few minutes, knowing that we made it through this step of our lives. Our lives are but a journey from our first steps as a child to the steps we will share here on this stage today. And while we are about to share in this common journey, there have been many different paths to bring us to this point in our lives. It is said that the roadblocks of life are the challenges, and how we respond to these challenges is what makes us who we are. There is never one correct way to navigate these roadblocks, since there are always multiple paths. We can climb over them, bypass them, ignore them, or create something not mentioned above. NKU has provided us with opportunities to develop personal connections, take on leadership responsibilities, participate in internships, and grow academically, preparing us for the inevitable roadblocks ahead of us, such as finding a job or possibly going on to further our own education. NKU has made us all better individuals and has done a lot for each and every one of us to help us grow. This is something that we all need to remember. NKU was a challenge we all undertook, and it was one that we are able to overcome with great success. I would like to quote former President John F. Kennedy, as he said during his inaugural address: Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. My challenge for each and every one of you in this class is not to ask what NKU can do for you, but what you are going to do for NKU. How are you going to make this university better after your graduation? Your journey does not end here. It is actually just beginning. You are and always will be part of the NKU community, and everything you do, all of your successes, all of your accomplishments, will all reflect back on NKU, making it a better university. This is just one way in which you can do something for your university going forward. Another way is through change. People often speak of change and how others should operate their institutions or businesses in a better way. Well, be the change you want to see in the world, and it will come. It only takes one dream and the willpower to overcome any obstacle to achieve that dream. Most of us dreamed of graduating, and here we are despite all of our obstacles. Continue to dream big and continue that journey, and your successes will be infinite. Congratulations, class of 2012.
Good afternoon. My name is Greg Cole, and I serve as president of the NKU Alumni Association. On behalf of the 50,000 plus alumni, I congratulate you and wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Whatever doors your new degree opens for you, and wherever life takes you, remember that NKU is your university. You have become a part of it, and I believe it will always be a part of you. The alumni mission is to celebrate and connect alumni and the university. It is my sincere hope that you will continue to stay connected and active with your university. The Alumni Association plays a significant role in connecting and celebrating NKU and our alumni through the many events and activities we host every year. I encourage you to visit our website often to view the latest news, look at the events, catch up with your classmates, and see what your prior alumni have done for the community around them. In addition, we love nothing more than to celebrate your success. Please stay in touch with our office so we can share your stories with pride. The contributions of our alumni are significant and necessary for our continued growth. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations, and let me be the first to welcome you as the newest members of the Northern Kentucky University Alumni Association. Congratulations and welcome.
Will Dr. James Sevo Truba join us at the podium? Mark Twain, when describing the ideal college president, said, "It must be someone, quote, whose mere presence inspires to all good and honorable ambitions. Such a man, and such a man only, is the right one for the greatest of all callings," end quote. Those sentiments espoused 123 years ago to Trinity College alumni personify the visionary spirit and life ambition of today's honorary degree recipient. His mere presence, which we've come to rely on since his arrival in 1997, has inspired us to all good and honorable things. He has, as history shall record, been the right one for the greatest of all callings. Dr. James Sevo Truba, as its president, you've dedicated 15 years of unwaverable leadership toward transforming Northern Kentucky University into a model 21st century university. As a steward of place, you have championed the support and strengthening of talent development, economic growth, and community engagement, inspiring NKU, the region, and the Commonwealth of Kentucky to be better places to learn, live, and work. Your destiny for a career in higher education came early in life. Trips with your mother to nearby Michigan State University, listening to some of its faculty in your home, talking with passion about their work. These events planted the seeds early on that would ultimately reap the presidency of Northern Kentucky University. After building a successful career in higher education, first at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, Drake University, then Binghamton University, State University of New York, and finally at Michigan State University, where you were Vice Provost for University Outreach and Professor of Higher Education. You became NKU's 4th president in 1997. You accepted the presidency when the Commonwealth was embarking on the most ambitious post-secondary education reform movement in the nation. With you at the helm as the new president, NKU embraced that bold dream and began a dream of its own: to become a fully mature, modern metropolitan university. Early on, you led a strategic planning process called Vision, Values, and Voices, which created a vision and a map of a university with a strong undergraduate education and high-quality graduation programs, all designed in response to regional needs. That mission initiated NKU's first major capital campaign in '02. That goal was $40 million. It ended a year ahead of schedule and topped $50 million. It set in motion, in every respect, the NKU we see today: an engaging institution with increasing enrollments, a significantly enhanced quality and breadth of our academic programs, an ever-growing strength of our faculty and staff, and our active performance across the full breadth of our teaching, research, and outreach mission. Today, under your guidance, NKU's academic reputation is the strongest in its 44-year history, a fact supported by 3 years running in Forbes magazine as one of America's best colleges. It is also more diverse and international, and it has become the first choice for many of the region's most academically talented students. Over $300 million in new facilities and renovations have taken place since your arrival, Jim. And just recently, under your leadership, NKU Intercollegiate Athletics, a Division II perennial powerhouse for decades, is headed to Division I and the Atlantic Sun Conference. These additions have enhanced the quality of campus life, as well as the university's ability to recruit and retain the best and brightest students, staff, and faculty from throughout the region, the country, and the world. Among other university milestones since your arrival, NKU's Center for Integrative Natural Science and Mathematics has become a nationally recognized leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education. NKU's Fifth Third Bank Entrepreneurship Institute has been ranked among the top 25 nationally. Princeton Review has ranked NKU's MBA program among the best business programs in the country. Also in '07, NKU was selected as one of only 13 universities nationally to serve as advisors and pilot schools for the Carnegie Foundation's new classification regarding community engagement. The university also was selected as one of 64 universities to receive the Carnegie Foundation classification for community engagement in 2 categories. It's been named one of America's top business accounting schools. NKU also has been named to the President's Higher Education Community Service Honor Roll 5 of the 6 years it has been presented. NKU's been named among America's most disability-friendly campus and also among America's most veteran-friendly institutions. This year, NKU was named one of the healthiest employers in Greater Cincinnati. In a testament to your visionary spirit and leadership beyond campus, you have received numerous personal honors since your arrival here at NKU, including being named 8th on the list of the region's 100 most influential people by Cincinnati Magazine, the Metropolitan Award for Regional Leadership, Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce Unity Award, National Multiple Sclerosis Society Silver Hope Award, Governor's Economic Development Leadership Award, and a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Northern Kentucky Educational Council. Jim, your career path has been a calling for, as Twain said, the greatest of all callings. When I spoke to him this morning before we came here, he asked about the Mark Twain comment, and he said, you know, I think I'd like that on my tombstone. If you want it, you'll get it.
Not quite yet.
Not yet. When asked, you once described to a journalist that your role is to guide, focus, challenge, encourage, interpret, and celebrate and manage on behalf of this university. Since your arrival, you've done all these and more, Jim. You've also made it known that one of the main reasons you accepted the NKU presidency was this community's capacity to dream big dreams. While this is true, it has been you these past 15 years, Jim, who's taught us to dream big dreams. You've taught us that dreams motivate and inspire, that they help to preserve under difficult circumstances, they help us to persevere under difficult circumstances, and they allow us to achieve remarkable things. What more could anyone ask of a university president? What more indeed? Dr. James Sevo Truba, the faculty and Board of Regents of Northern Kentucky University have resolved to confer and do hereby confer on you this 6th day of May in the year 2012, the honorary degree of Doctorate in Educational Leadership. Congratulations, Jim.
Before you put your, they want us to get these pictures.
This is really not the time to be talking about epitaphs, I don't think. But I do have to tell you, my hope is that all of you graduates will have that same sense of purpose in your life and the pursuit of purpose that you hold above all else. That's the recipe, I think, for a rich and satisfying and purposeful life. I want to first thank the faculty and the Board of Regents for this very special honor. I will treasure it always, along with the opportunity to serve this very special university. I also want to acknowledge my wife, Rachel, who is with me this afternoon, right over here. Rachel, thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing this journey together. Graduates, we have a couple of things in common today. First, we are all receiving degrees, although mine may have taken a bit less work and a lot fewer dollars than yours. Second, you and I are about to put aside an important chapter in our lives and move on to new challenges and new opportunities. I expect that you may be feeling a great surge of excitement at this transitional moment, but also some degree of uncertainty as you consider what's next. Well, I have to tell you, we share that feeling as well. All of you arrived here with dreams. Different dreams. All of you is a unique story unto itself, but what propelled you to this place was a sense of purpose and a sense of dreams. Nancy Baroni realizes her dream today. In just a few minutes, she'll officially become Dr. Nancy Baroni. Nancy was a member and chaired the NKU Board of Regents while serving as Chief Operating Officer at the University Hospital in Cincinnati and studying for her doctorate in educational leadership. With her doctoral degree in hand, Nancy will continue to lead one of the region's largest healthcare centers. Bill Schwartz is a 22-year veteran of the United States Army. Bill's been active in NKU student veterans organizations and has helped to welcome hundreds of veterans to our campus. Bill dreams of shaping the lives of our youth as a teacher and will continue his education and earn a master's degree. Patrice McCullough is the first in her family to go to college, and today she has forever changed the future for all in her family. Patrice came to NKU from Louisville. She has spent her time here dedicating herself to residential life and becoming involved in campus. Today, Patrice earns a bachelor's degree in management and plans to continue on for a master's degree. Last week, Danny Bomaker potentially saved the lives of many people on I-474 after a truck driver had a serious medical situation and lost control of his truck. Danny and others from our athletic department successfully stopped that truck. Today, he graduates as an athletic training major. Danny has been a part of the NKU athletic department for 16 years, since he was a very young child, working with the men's basketball program as a young ball boy, manager, and student assistant. Danny is so dedicated to NKU that he will be returning next year as a graduate assistant. Nomasawe Nkosi brought her dreams from South Africa to NKU. She's a double major in business informatics and accounting. She has successfully completed an amazing 5 internships during her time at NKU and will join Deloitte, a Big 4 accounting firm, after she graduates today. Christy Ruley is fulfilling her dream today of earning a bachelor's degree in health science. She completed her degree while juggling a full-time job, significant family commitments, and the online program degree requirements. Christy, congratulations on this wonderful achievement. Joshua Faulkner, a nursing major, is on leave from the Navy and will be commissioned as an officer upon graduation today. Service to our country is a family value. His grandfather is a World War II veteran, and Joshua helped him attend a reunion of World War II veterans this spring. Joshua, a grateful nation, thanks you, your grandfather, and all of our veterans for your service to this country. Tammy Knockelman realizes her dream today. Tammy is graduating with her MBA degree. She and her husband are raising 2 sons, and she has worked full-time as my assistant while pursuing her degree through part-time evening study. She'll celebrate this event by getting a puppy. Each of you represents a unique and compelling story. What you share in common, of course, is that you began your NKU journey with a dream. In today's economic conditions, it would be so easy to conclude that your dream should be modified or put on hold. What a huge mistake that would be. It was the ability to dream that brought each of you to this day, and it will be the power to dream that will move you forward in your life and career, even in these challenging times. In an age that sometimes seems to be dominated by cynics and skeptics, dreams and dreamers matter more than ever. Dreams elevate, they motivate, and they inspire. They cause individuals and communities and nations to achieve remarkable, remarkable things. Achieving our dreams is not always accomplished through a straight line progression. I would guess some of you have experienced that already. Sometimes it involves false starts and detours, maybe changing a major. But in general, if we stay with it, we get there. Think about it, if you would. Everything that's worth accomplishing in this world begins with a dream. It's not the skeptics and the critics and the doubters and the cynics who advance human progress. It's not the people who always focus on why something can't be done who make a difference in the world. No, it's the people who combine courage to dream with tenacity and grit and perseverance and drive to translate those dreams into reality. It's people who are willing to risk failure in order to achieve something others may believe is impossible. Yes, dreams matter. Our nation was founded by dreamers. How often were our founders confronted by those who asserted that their dreams were too ambitious, that the odds were stacked against them, that their reach exceeded their grasp, that failure was inevitable? Still, they pushed on against the odds. What was it that caused them to believe when others said it couldn't be done? Did they have doubts? Of course they had doubts. Did they have fears? Of course they had fears. But they persisted with their dream and laid the foundation for this great nation. How many times have you been told that a dream wasn't possible, that you needed to stop dreaming and get real, that children can dream but adults must deal with reality? I will tell you, the most inspiring people I've known my whole life have been dreamers their whole lives. They have never stopped dreaming, and those dreams have remained their focus in good times and bad. They are people who at various times in their lives have turned the impossible into the inevitable, have turned the impossible into the inevitable. The best advice that I received at my graduation many years ago was this: find something that you believe is important to do, that you absolutely love to do, and throw your life into it, and everything else will take care of itself. No doubt these are challenging times. You may hit some rough spots as you work to find a job and build a career. But let me tell you that if you demonstrate the qualities of commitment and perseverance and drive, you will get where you're trying to go. Don't ever allow the challenges of the moment to divert you from the life that you believe you are called upon to lead. And what does it mean to live the life you believe you're called to live? In his book, Let Your Life Speak, author and educator Parker Palmer speaks to the importance of finding your own special path. He writes, and I quote, "Before you tell your life what you intend to do with it, listen for what it intends to do with you. Before you tell your life what truths and values you decided to live up to, let your life tell you what truths you embody, what values you represent." All of us are surrounded by those who love us and care about us and want to guide our future. Their voices are important, and we should listen carefully to those voices. But in the end, graduates, it's you who must take the responsibility for living an authentic and purposeful life. Listen to others, but also listen to the voice in you. All of us want our lives and our work to speak on behalf of values that we hold most dear. And my hope is that in this wired and frenetic world, that you'll take the time to listen to the voices within you. It's an authentic voice that will help shape your decisions and your life if you only listen. How much can you achieve in your life? More than you ever thought possible. John Gardner writes in his book on self-renewal, "There is something I know about you that you may not know about yourself." You have within you more resources of energy than have ever been tapped, more talent than has ever been exploited, more strength than has ever been tested, and more to give than has ever been given. As you depart NKU, understand how much we believe in each of you, how much we believe in your capacity to achieve those dreams that you hold most dear. Throughout your life, you may confront doubters and cynics who will try to keep you from your chosen path. They'll tell you that your dreams aren't realistic, or that your reach exceeds your grasp, or that these are hard times and you need to scale back your expectations. If you carry away only one thing from my comments today, it should be this: believe in your dreams and believe in your capacity to achieve them. Surround yourself with fellow dreamers. Feed off each other's aspirations. They will lift you as you lift them. The fact that you've arrived at this place, this graduation, is living testament to your tenacity, to your strength, to your persistence, and your ability to achieve that which you set out to achieve, no matter how ambitious it may be. When I was appointed NKU's president 15 years ago, I received a letter from legendary Triple Crown winner Steve Cotham. It read simply, "Dear Dr. Votruba, welcome to Northern Kentucky. Your dreams are our hope. Your dreams are our hope." Like you, I came to NKU carrying dreams of my own. My dream was to help shape a university that would be a strong foundation on which our students and our region could build a brighter, more secure, and more satisfying future. I was joined in that dream by faculty and staff and administrators and students and board members and leaders from across our region and state, all of whom found inspiration in joining hands on behalf of a dream that was bigger than any of us and would impact lives of others long after we are gone. My point, graduates, is that dreams do matter, but dreams should be not only about me, but should be about we. Not only me, but about we. Dreams should embrace not only visions of our own future, but visions of our collective future. They should call us to contribute not only to our own individual progress, but to our collective progress as a family, as an organization, as a community, as a nation, as a people. This is what human progress is all about, dreaming and acting together on behalf of a brighter collective future for all. It seems to me that in a free and democratic society, we must all join hands and dream and act together if America's promise is to be fulfilled. In a small and significant sense, it was the power of shared dreams 44 years ago that made this university possible and this day possible for all of us. Remember that each of you has greatness in you. Each of you has greatness in you, not necessarily the greatness that summons notoriety and headlines, but greatness defined by your capacity to live an authentic life, devoted to values and purposes that elevate and enrich not only your life, but the lives of others. This, in my view, is where true greatness can be found. On behalf of the Board of Regents, its faculty and staff, and the public whose support has made this day possible, we offer our deepest congratulations to you on this very special day. Beyond preparing you in your chosen field of study, our hope is that we've prepared you to dream more expansively, to learn more continuously, to commit more deeply, to hope more fully, to love more dearly, to believe in yourself more completely, and to demonstrate those qualities of thoughtfulness, integrity, and responsibility that bind us together as a people. Now, graduates, enough of this talk. You and I need to get on with the task of shaping the next chapter in our lives. And in case you hadn't noticed, this chapter has now been written, and written very well. Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations. Now will all doctoral, master's, baccalaureate, and associate candidates please rise? Please rise, graduates. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Kentucky, through the Board of Regents of Northern Kentucky University, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended. I now declare you a graduate of Northern Kentucky University. Congratulations. Congratulations, graduates. Now, if you'd please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Wasisco, Dean of the College of Education and Human Services, and it's my pleasure and a privilege, Mr. President and honored guests, to present to you the women and men who have successfully completed all requirements for their Doctor of Education degree in educational leadership.
How do I? Receiving the Doctorate of Education in Educational Leadership degree from the College of Education and Human Services are Nancy Alberta Baroni, Timothy Francis Barron, Linda Yee DeMarco. David William Hickey. Deborah K. Kazel. David Lindsay Maxim. Melody Singleton Rawlings. Megan Dawn Trowbridge. Terry Ann von Handorf. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I should have been in.
Please join me in congratulating our newest doctoral graduates. It is now my pleasure and a privilege to present the women and men who have successfully completed all requirements for their master's degrees, including the Master of Arts in School Counseling, the Master of Arts in Teaching, the Master of Arts in Education, the Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, and the Masters of Science in Social Work. These candidates have successfully completed all requirements for their master's degrees for which they have been recommended by the faculty.
Receiving the Master of Arts degree from the College of Education and Human Services are Angela L. Brevard, Lori Marie Dickman, Don Marie Forte, Casey Michelle Gessenhuse, Stacy Guthrie, Miranda Nicole Harris, Kendallin Madden, Erica Lee Maloney Stegman, Shannon Clara Mann, Clay Mattingly, Patrick Joseph McCarthy, Amanda D. Mosley, Kelly Reeves. Kathleen Sue Roberts. Jamie Don Stewart. Angela Nicole Turnick. Casey R. Vaughn. Matthew W. Von Handorf. Amanda Ellen Ackerman. Receiving the Master of Arts in Teaching degree from the College of Education and Human Services are Christine Ann Ballman. Elise Banks. Mary Beth Braille. Kenneth Paul Calopi. Catherine Marucci Conniff. Veronica Maria Dixon. Eugene Joseph Dahl. Matthew Thomas Ewald. Lauren K. Marquis. Travis James Rasso. Leslie Rose Rust. Noah R. Webster. Bradley M. Webkenberg. Anthony R. Huffman. Receiving the Master of Science degree from the College of Education and Human Services are Diane K. Maldonado.
Please congratulate our latest Master's recipients. It is my pleasure and a privilege to present the women and men who have successfully completed all requirements for bachelor's degrees for which they have been recommended by the faculty.
Receiving bachelor's degrees from the College of Education and Human Services are Melody B. Amos, Jessica B. Belknap, magna cum laude, Jenna L. Bittner, Ashley Ann Bach, magna cum laude, Megan Michelle Bowden, Ashley N. Bowling, cum laude, Kelsey A. Boyers, Lisa Briggs. Kayla J. Brinkman, magna cum laude. Brittany Sue Brown. Vanessa Jean Brummett, summa cum laude. Kendra Danielle Caldwell. Corinne Elise Carducci, magna cum laude. Darlene Marie Carroll, cum laude. Brittany Christine Cook. Catherine Nicole Cooper. Courtney May Cornett. Second Lieutenant Joseph Keegan Davis. Dustin Thomas Driftmeyer. Laura A. Duckworth. Robert T. Durstock. Carly Jo DeWire, cum laude, University Honors Scholar. Mackenzie Ray Engel, cum laude. Eric Thomas Fengman. Chelsea Nicole Fee. Heather Renee Ardelny Fussnecker. Natalie N. Gabbard. Alexis Bianca Hall. Rayanne Lee Holloran, cum laude. Allie Maria Hansen. Jenna N. Hawks. Angela E. Head. Emily Nicole Herman, magna cum laude. Emily A. Hill, summa cum laude, University Honors Scholar. Tracy Lynn Hodges, magna cum laude. Erin Lynn Howe. Ashley Deanne Jones. Ashley Nicole Kelly. Jessica Renee Lane. Aaron Patrick Linville. Laura Matrie. Heather N. McDine. Stacy N. Mincer, summa cum laude. Nicole M. Moore. Michelle Rose Murray. Christine Elise Nieneman, cum laude. Jennifer Ann Olson, summa cum laude. Amy Elizabeth Parlier. Whitney Nicole Payne. Allison L. Pelfrey, summa cum laude. Erica Nicole Pullman, magna cum laude, University Honors Scholar. Shala Marie Roberts Ibrahimi. Ashley L. Rowland. Andrea Kathleen Rose. Amanda K. Salatin. Rebecca S. Saylor. Donald W. Scheid. Jason Thomas Swartz, magna cum laude. John Austin Sargent. Jenna M. Seymour. Andrea Nicole Smith. Emily E. Spinks, summa cum laude, University Honors Scholar. Joanna Marie Staten. Stephanie Nicole Stellman. Jessica D. Stevens. Sarah Catherine Stone. Allison Joy Sullivan, summa cum laude. Catherine Texeri. Lindsay Carolyn Tussey, cum laude. Carrie Lynn Vedetto. Stephanie Wethington. Megan Leanne White. Megan Nicole Wiggins, cum laude. Matthew Edward Rengrove. Tia N. Withorn, cum laude. Brianna C. Wren. Daniel Michael Bumpker, cum laude. Ladrina Latrice Bowles. Austin Jacobs, cum laude. Sarah Ann Losey. Michelle Ann Miller. Chelsea Elena Morris. Mary Bridget Otto, cum laude. Justin Don Pettit. Maria C. Shear, cum laude. Amanda M. Shadley, cum laude. Christine Rose Theobald. Mary Joyce Lindsay Tudor, cum laude. Sherry Ann White. Shanae Nicole Young. Holly Ray Abden. Latasha M. Black. Bianca Lanita Bradley. Tara Jean Butts. Dara M. Concepcion, magna cum laude. Angel Marie Craddock, cum laude. Deanna Jean Marie Grooms. Joshua James Klosterman, magna cum laude. Margaret J. Kuhn. Brandy Nicole Smits. Rachel Michelle Sheehan. Amelia M. Weir. Brandy M. Shue. Nathan T. Gambrell. Christopher C. Yon. Jillian Baker, magna cum laude. Michael Rico, summa cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating these graduates.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard Colby, and I have the honor and privilege to be the Dean of the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business. The Hale U.S. Bank College of Business offers 3 graduate degrees: the Master of Accountancy, the Master of Business Administration, and the Master of Science in executive leadership and organizational change. The achievement of earning these graduate degrees is an indication of a strong commitment to learning and leadership. Mr. President, it is my honor to present the women and men from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business who have successfully completed all requirements for the master's degrees for which they have been recommended by the faculty.
Receiving the Master of Business Administration degree from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business are Rachel Lynn Burdett, Andy Ching Anjen, Tammy K. Knockelman, Adam B. Kozin, Sarah Jean Mullins, Sarah Ann Nemchinsky, Charles Allen Michael Noga, Latha Palaniswamy, Aaron David Perkins, Latasha Lynn Posey, Patrick J. Scully, Maria Ann Sowers, receiving the Master of Accountancy degree from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business are Jamie Renee Lustenberg, Victor Barrett Sprague,
Would you join me in congratulating the newest master's degree holders from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business? Stay here. Mr. President, it is both a pleasure and a privilege to present the men and women from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business who have successfully completed all requirements for the associate and bachelor degrees for which they have been recommended by the faculty.
Receiving bachelor degrees from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business are Theron James Aragon, Zachary Earl Buck, Patrick Timothy Ball, Christina M. Barnes. Thomas Jeffrey Barrick. William J. Bartlett. Samuel John Battistone. Titus Odell Baxter. Nathan Bainham. Tanya Bahel. Joshua John David Bobby. Georgiana Bienemy, cum laude. Seth Botane Osei. Sadie E. Bowling. Tina Marie Boyd. Robert H. Brink. Kelly Ryan Brophy. Mark Leroy Broughton. Katie Sue Birch, magna cum laude. Adam Joseph Bird. Jansen Matthew Cahill. Kenneth Lee Kane. Christopher Denver Carson. Brian James Kaysen, cum laude. Christopher Joseph Charnagi. Caitlin Claire Sigalotti. Donisha Collis. Michael G. Cook. Zebullion D. Copley, cum laude. Kyle J. Cogill. Jamie Lynn Cryer, cum laude. Ryan Christopher Dagger. Jenna Lynn Daniels. Ryan Scott Davenport. Zachary A. Davis. Sherry Ann Dirth, cum laude. Kathleen Nicole Desarn, cum laude. Tamara Corinne Dickerson. Lindsay A. Doherty, University Honors Scholar. Angela Latina Keisha Renee Young Draper. Ryan Gary Duvall. Lacey Allison Elliott. Jeremy C. A. Emig. Adam Jared Ingalls. Heather Courtney Erdman, cum laude. Brian Thomas Flick. Amy M. Forrester. Julia Marie Foscue. Tamara Foster. Elizabeth Ann Franks. Brian D. Futcher. Adam J. Ganessen. Heather Marie Gray. Kent M. Gray, Jr. Stephen M. Griffin, summa cum laude. Courtney E. Hallgarth. Kristen Renee Hartman. Scott A. Harvey. Thomas Sims Hayden IV, cum laude. Jamie E. Hazenfield, Jr. Luke N. Hingle. Brandon R. Hott. Stephanie D. Hodges. Alan Davis Holcomb. Lucas Allen Holcomb. Kristen E. Horner. Stephen Andrew Horton, cum laude. Gregory Wayne Howe, Jr. Catherine Nicole Hutchison. Cedric Lee James. Derek Michael Jones. Jonna Olivia Johns. Karen Jean Jones. Kimberly Lynn Jones. Corin Mitchell Jump, summa cum laude. Ashley M. Kettler, cum laude. Zayshan Muhammad Kokar. Jennifer L. Knopf. Christine Ann Kors. Brian Michael Kramer, summa cum laude. Jesper Landon. Anthony H. Leap. Jennifer Marie Linneman. Christopher Allen Lockhart II. Clemecia Spiwe Mabuya. Brett Walker Mackey, cum laude. Yelena Merrick. Sharif Devon Martinez McDougall. Patrice Ashley McCullough. Molly A. McPhillips. Dwayne C. Meenick. Chelsea E. McGee. Catherine Judith Meyer, cum laude, University Honors Scholar. Michael J. Miller. Christopher Maurice Mitchell. Matthew A. Moore. Nicholas E. Morrison. Allison Elizabeth Nykerk, cum laude. Ronald Karanga. Amy Elizabeth Knoll. Mark Anthony Osborne. Noelle Deanne Peterson. Richard K. Pobey. Jennifer A. Rars, summa cum laude. Tiffany Crystal Reese, cum laude. Benjamin J. Reinsen. Tabitha Rimley. Michael S. Raresich. Corey Martin Roden. Brandon Henry Roth. Matthew David Rudolph. Brandon W. Salisbury. Stephen L. Skaggs. Stephanie Shue, magna cum laude. Wade Anthony Schultz. Angela Michelle Sini. Daniel J. Seedor. Crystal Lauren Sims. Brooke N. Spaeth, magna cum laude. Jonathan Staub. Ashley Nicole Stockwell. Matthew Allen Stralendorf. Kristen Martine Sunday. Max E. Swartz. Aaron Keith Swain. Kyle Joseph Taylor. William Daniel Tedrick, summa cum laude. Jessica Lee Tipton, magna cum laude. Joanna Toll. Gina Trong. Jonathan D. Vincent. Jessica R. Vissy. Anthony J. Volpenheim. Stephanie Jane Ward. Jenny L. Warr, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Weiland. Keith A. Whitaker. Dana Marie White. Jeffrey Allen Weckbeck Jr., magna cum laude. Nicholas John Williams. Brian Jeffrey Wilson. Chris M. Wright. Receiving associate's degrees from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business are Dahia Elkanhina Smith. Michelle Lynn Tobin. Derek Tyler Tengowski.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you join me in congratulating the latest bachelor and associate's degree recipients from the Hale U.S. Bank College of Business.
Good afternoon. I'm Denise Robinson, Dean of the College of Health Professions. Mr. President, I'm honored to present the women and men who have successfully completed all the requirements for the Master of Science in Nursing. The MSN degree offers majors in nursing administration, nursing education, and advanced nursing care as a nurse practitioner. Earning a nursing graduate degree requires a large component of individual study, clinical work, and research with focus and commitment from the student. The students are to be celebrated for their devotion to their studies and for their achievements as evidenced by their completion of the rigorous requirements for the degree.
Do I go now? Okay. Receiving the Master of Science in Nursing degree from the College of Health Professions are Miranda Marie Agin, Wilma Darlene Antony, Terry Lynn Ballard, Renee Marie Black, Tammy J. Bowen, Lori Caroline Diekman, Nathaniel P. Ellis, Marcia L. Erickson, Heather Rose Gilia, Kimberly Ann Hartley, Sarah E. Hughes, Michael F. Isbell, I'm going to say it wrong, Diane Marie Kale, Sherry A. Lotspeech, Donna K. Minor, Kimberly K. Privet, that's my mom, Tracy N. Rogers, Christy L. Ryan, Stacy Ann Simmons, Seth Lane Stevenson, and Donna A. White. Receiving
Please join me in congratulating the newest MSN graduates from the College of Health Professions. Mr. President, I'm honored to present the women and men who have successfully completed all requirements for the bachelor's degrees in nursing and health professions for which they've been recommended by the faculty.
Receiving bachelor degrees from the College of Health Professions are Brian D. Dries, Stephanie Jane Eichison, good enough, Angela Nicole Mills, Christy Sue Ruley, Nancy Ellen Addington, Leah Brittany Burkowski, Kristen Nicole Brad, Erin Kathleen Brady, Mallory Danielle Brandenburg, Laura E. Breeden, cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Bricking, Rebecca Jean Clark, cum laude, Robert Justin Combs, Chris Albert Comparativo, Elizabeth Duquette, Emily Rosemarie Fossbender, Melinda Renee Fawcett, Kelsey Marie Fritsch, Tiffany Michelle Grammer, Hannah, but you want Hannah? Okay. Hannah Louise Hagley, Christy Lynn Harper, Jody Megan Hayes, cum laude, Lauren Sue Holshoe. Congratulations, that's okay. Annie Colleen Heiberger, Sarah A. Klotz, cum laude, Andrea Nicole Landis, cum laude, Maria Elizabeth Lasaint, summa cum laude, Lauren Ray Lytle, Julie Marie McAndrew, cum laude, Christina Renee Murray, Ellen Elizabeth Nowak, cum laude, Jessica Lynn Phillips, Brittany Bernice Elizabeth Lynn Poe, Laura Ann Prost, Lindsay Marie Rack, Katie L. Riley, summa cum laude, Samantha M. Reedy, Tyler Anthony Charles Sanfus, Ashley Taylor Smith, Jennifer Elizabeth Smith, Kelly Sue von Handorf, cum laude, Angela P. Webster, magna cum laude, David E. Wilson, receiving associate degrees from the College of Health Professions are Amanda Megan Brumbach, Sarah Rose Disser, Chelsea Marie Foll, Amanda Sue Waits, Alyssa Jo Halbert, Amanda Marie Jones, Sheena Kambuli. Did I say that right? Okay. Kuchar? Kelly Amber Kuchar. Ashley Mason. Deborah Sue Myers. Congratulations. Kelsey Diane North with distinction. Rachel Ann Pollard with distinction. Caitlin Marie Shoemaker with distinction. Emily Christine South. Andrea N. Spur. Gregory Mark Tazinski. And Chelsea Kate Willoughby. Am I done?
Please join me in congratulating the newest bachelor's and associate degree graduates of the College of Health Professions.
Well, graduates, you did it. You have achieved your goal of earning the degree. Congratulations again. Now let us all see that diploma. Will you stand and raise it high as we all give you a standing ovation to celebrate your success? Congratulations. Now will you please remain standing for the singing of the alma mater. The words to the alma mater are printed on the outside back cover of your program.
Northern, let your vision lead us, hearts of women, men, and youth. Help us seek the higher virtues, guide us to the greater truth. Northern, northern alma mater, may our lives enrich your name, and in time leave us your children, better far than when we came.
Before we conclude the ceremony, let us thank the NKU Symphonic Winds, directed by Dr. Brant Carrick, for the wonderful instrumental music tonight. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Please remain standing while the platform party and the graduates leave the hall. Graduates, to ensure a safe and orderly exit after the processional, we ask that you meet up with your family and guests promptly outside the arena. You are all of you are invited to a reception in honor of the graduates under the tents in the parking lot located between the arena and the soccer stadium. Thank you all again for coming, and once again, on behalf of the Board of Regents, the administration, and our faculty, I congratulate each graduate of the class of 2012 and wish you the best of continued success. Thank you.
Thank you.